other side of the island until like a month from now.
But I will try and get you guys to the start of it.
Yippee.
I.e.,
We're almost done with
that
Beckett's.
temple that you definitely did take the idea of. Yeah, it goes straight through the mountain.
Crazy how that works.
Metallic
huh?
Temple Dragon.
Crazy how that works.
No, not metallic temple dragon. Chromatic temple dragon.
I hate this.
Temple Dragon.
Chromatic temple dragon. It's where the red dragon that we just murdered lived.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Also,
Where we
so
confront
far-
its brother, who's like way bigger and scarier.
So far, I'm 2 for 2 on killing like big boss enemies.
I love the.
Oh yeah, you're
I
right.
love the title of this session. Window shopping. The word I can't pronounce.
Rejuvination, but I spelled it wrong because I'm an idiot.
Okay, I knew it was. Fuck. I'm not even gonna try. Never mind. Never mind. I give up because I'm gonna mess it up and I'm gonna be embarrassed.
I'm
Then I'm gonna cry.
I have so much Red Bull and soup. I'm ready.
Did you mix the Red Bull in the soup?
No, that's disgusting.
I had a 16-ounce Red Bull like an hour ago. I'm buzzing.
Yeah, I'm
thought you were
on like
barred.
the last couple sips.
What?
I'm on the last couple sips of my green Red Bull, and then I have one more
That's
green
what I
Red
get
Bull
you.
and an amber.
Dust, when I get you, Dust, when I get you, I'm gonna shake you like a maraca.
They call me the Getter.
Come in the getter the way I get. Okay.
I hardly know her.
Who would like to give me a recap of
Yeah.
last session? Also, the campaign is open for you two that you want if you want to join.
Well, one of us can't.
Oh.
Atlas doesn't have a
I-
speed computer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's okay. This is the one session where you really don't need it.
I'm checking.
Yeah,
the
that's-
real quick.
that was my thinking there.
Yeah, that's why you forgot it.
No.
I don't need it anyway.
Listen, I couldn't find my headphones before work. I was too distracted to get my laptop.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Con DC 16.
Yeah,
Sure,
Condi
yeah.
C16 for Vortex Warp.
Twice.
Prepare to be teleported.
Twice? Dang. I guess I get teleported now.
I don't know. Did you make the save?
Hold on.
Get teleported 10 feet to the left. How dramatically
No.
has your situation
You
You
changed?
made your save.
Yeah.
Man, too bad you weren't a willing creature. I can do it to willing creatures for free.
So, who would like to give me a recap of last session?
I think the only one that doesn't have inspiration should do it.
Which I think is
Is Sephi.
is Effie.
Oh, hey. Okay. So we came in slaying. Well, ready to slay technically, and then we had this battle with not on one side, Hemlock, Nadar, Willow on one side, I think. Hemlock down. Wait, I already said Hemlock. Envy in the middle? Question mark?
Yeah, it was somewhere.
Somewhere. It was very fuzzy. Anyways, we all went hack and slash, you know, while also trying to make sure that we're vibing. From what I remember, Hydra comes in, goes pew pew a bunch of times on everyone, especially on Willow. Willow takes the big hits and just starts being knocked prone? Question mark? It just
Unconscious,
starts
yeah.
grounding. Yeah, unconscious. And just basically died. You know,
Willow.
hitting the
fucking
Peter
dies.
Griffin death pose. And then we all got sad after we killed the Hydra and was like, damn. We're giving up our important things now. And he just absorbed it like soap. No, not soap. Sponge. And then Willow's okay. Thumbs up, you know? And then we go back into the village. No one harmed that much other than Willow. Rest in peace. Not. And then I forgot the last part. Might be. I know we went traveling for somewhere.
No, you guys are still shopping.
Oh, okay, we're shopping. Yeah.
Welcome to the shopping episode.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I hope y'all have your own money.
No.
said multi-millionaire Nadar.
So
Yeah, Nadar is
actually
like
have-
holding all of our cuts of the money.
I actually have.
Nadar is holding the money that he
0.
rightfully gathered.
I actually have no money at all.
You can have some
I have
pocket
9.
change.
9 money.
9 money.
9 money.
But yes, I'll give you an inspiration.
Damn.
Also, I will probably be taking away inspiration by the end of the session. So,
You hate us.
if you need to use it,
Because
use
we're
it.
entering part 2.
Yeah.
You hate us.
Well, good thing we're probably taking a long rest, and I can do a fortune check.
Yeah, so actually, we will start with that. After you guys have fought the Hydra, you went back into town, and you have since then gone to bed. We will start with a fortune check.
I want
do
to
I
point
wanna
out
make?
Willow.
Do I want to make...
Sorry.
Yeah. Was Willow coming to find me and ask for a shield?
Willow will do
Well,
that.
you can't even use right
Or-
now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. He will be like, he will ask for a shield. Be like, hey, I get like a shield. No, wait, I can't have a shield. Never mind.
You
You
can
can't use the
also,
shield right now.
if you want Willow to ask Nadar for something, Lee did tell you to ask Nadar for a new leg.
Oh, yeah, I have like a really big project for you.
Nadar is moving his adamantine onto his table. What?
So Lee asked me to ask you to make him a new leg.
Leg, okay.
Cause like
Yeah, I
you know he like the Hydra like bit off half
Yeah,
of his
yeah, yeah,
leg.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
if
I
you
got
could,
the
don't know if you
steel
can.
around here to make one of those.
I don't know if you can make one that big, but like I just thought I'd ask.
I guess Nadar will take measurements of his leg
Mm-hmm.
and make a leg for him.
Is that what you want to start on tonight?
Oh. Just give him a peg leg. Just stick a fucking limb up there. Yeah, we'll make him a leg.
Got you. I will.
I'll make my other.
How many
I
steel
think I
ingots
had
did
some
you
other
have?
point.
Did I like give you a number?
It was enough to make like 3 sets of armor or 6 weapons.
Got
something
you.
like
Okay, this will count as a set of armor.
Okay, so I'll be down to
To, I believe, what is that?
2 and
4 weapons or
4.
2 armor? Yeah.
And yeah, I will attempt to make a leg.
Alrighty. What do I want the
What's the
DC
leg?
for this first one to be? I feel like this first task is actually quite easy. What you are doing to set it off is you're getting a cast made, so that you can properly lay this out, which doesn't require as much precision or focus. It's more or less just carving and shaping until you get the various
it can be
pieces
kinda
that
rough.
you need.
Okay.
So I genuinely think this one is a 12. You've done this.
Okay.
You've done this.
So
a lot.
as long as I don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, look at that.
Between 18 and
Now-
2. Kind of went the other way.
Now, I will say, with the idea that I'm getting rid of your inspiration at the end of the session, if you roll a nat 20, you do get like 2 successes right off the bat. Do you want to reuse your inspiration here?
Can I predict needing inspiration for anything else currently? No, I don't think I'll need it for anything else. So we'll
Unless you
try
wanted
it.
to
Here we
murder.
go. Too late. I got another 2!
Another 2, baby. Well,
The cast is the exact
Rolling
same.
real hot 2s.
it is pretty much exactly the way that you planned it to be. Takes a little bit more time than you would have wanted. There are a few slip-ups here and there, but you were able to very quickly course correct, and you now have all the materials and pieces you need to make this thing. Absolutely, that is a success.
One of my notes. Thing in progress. Fucking leg.
Fucking leg.
There we go.
If you wanted
That's what I
to,
put.
Like, be specific.
if you wanted to, you could like wait 3 days here and see if you can get it done that way.
I mean, it's not like he's going anywhere until we fix his leg.
Yeah.
He kinda can't travel with us, so I don't have an option.
So I suppose
Wait, what happened to whose leg?
Lee.
Lee.
Oh.
Lee the giant, who's missing a fucking leg
Yeah.
because he went to
And
try
Lee
to fight a
leans in
Hydra on
just
his own.
goes- Enley leans in, like looking around, back to Willow. So Willow can't see and just goes, "You know, we can just leave him, right?"
Nadar just glares.
I think Willow just blinks.
Willow doesn't see.
Oh, well, he hears, doesn't he? No.
He specifically did it away from Willow.
Okay.
Oh
My
yeah,
bad,
you're
I didn't
just
hear
you're
that.
just off in the corner, like doing your own thing.
Probably next to Lee hanging out. like-
Yeah. This is when you're getting the cast for Lee. That's so funny. Well, I suppose then a conversation needs to be had of how long you want to stay in town. Because if you stay 3 nights, you might be able to finish making this thing.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't stay.
Yeah. We're not- we don't have anything pressing at the moment.
Mm-hmm. There will be, what's it called? Trollcar will, like, try to interject, say time is of the essence, and then I think there will be a pretty steady, like, pretty unanimous, like, no. And he's like, okay.
Time is of the essence.
Enley's the,
What do
Enley's
we
the
ha- what do
only
we
one
have to
who
go
uses
do?
Troll Carl.
Nadar's just standing there. What else do we have to do, Trollcarl? Is there something you're not telling us?
No, but it is,
We have to go be cool somewhere else.
I suppose, I'm more or less concerned with getting to the library as soon as we can. If you all wish to spend your time here, I'm not going to stop you. I just advise against it.
Isn't Hemlock's brother at the library or something? Shouldn't we go find him?
You don't know about that.
That's 100% true. You don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
No, only me and Hemlock know about that.
Guys, I have a feeling that Anley's been reading my mind with some sort of mediums or something.
No, that was pure Atlas.
I feel like Atlas is just forgetting shit.
That's so
Listen,
funny.
it's been like 3 weeks since that beat happened. I don't take notes.
Time reverses. But yeah, it sounds like at least the majority of you want to stay here for 3 days.
Relax, you know, we gotta chill.
Yeah, we literally just killed a Hydra. Let's take a break for a minute.
I
Yeah.
literally just died.
Yeah, Willow needs a breather.
I need
Enley
a
starts
second.
looking around. Enley starts looking around for a coconut to put a fruity drink with an umbrella in.
And so, what I will do
Yeah.
is I will go around to each of you and ask if there's any unique task you are doing, and then we'll get to shopping. So, with the fact that you're staying here for 3 days, Nadar, do you want to do the other forge checks now?
Yeah, let's just do them.
Very well.
Don't forget.
Big money, no
Right.
whammies.
What do I need
So-
for this one?
The second step of this is putting the pieces together, making sure that you made everything right, getting all that taken care of. This will take a bit more mechanical expertise, so I'm going to say 15.
And I don't suppose anybody else here has proficiency with smith tools, do they?
No.
No one that can give me the help action.
Not in the party? No, not in the party.
What if I go talk to our good
Not in the
friend,
party,
the blacksmith
but
in town
just-
here?
Yeah. Can I come with since I have a
I wanna-
rapport with him?
Sure. I will
Ask him for
offer
some help.
I will offer a bit of leeway. You after the first day, you will go over to the smith and talk to him, and I will allow you to give yourself advantage on one of your forging checks.
Okay. So this one needs a 15. If I succeed, then I'll be even harder. Okay. So I won't use it on this one. He said unsuredly. That's fine.
Ooh, that's a good
27.
one. 27, assuredly, yes.
Yeah, that's 2 successes then.
The pieces fit together really well. You add a couple springs down to the heel. Everything is really working together. It's a little bit rigid. It needs a bit more fine tuning, but it looks like it would work.
All right. And the final roll.
This
one
one
using advantage on it.
While all it needs is some fine tuning, there is so much more that you could do to this thing to make it bigger and better than a normal, just like a normal foot. So I'm gonna say this one's a 20.
20. Okay, so I need a 10 or higher to succeed.
Yes. You can give yourself
50-50, basically.
Well,
Yeah, there we go. 22.
absolutely. With a 22, not only does this thing function as a big old dang foot, this thing is about, like... thing is about as tall as you, by the way. Like, it's fucking massive.
A 6 foot foot. Got it.
A 6 foot foot. Absolutely. And you're able to add a little bit of extra things here and there. Maybe a touch of weaponry, making sure that the toes are reinforced so that kicking is just another option now. And even modifying the springs a bit in the bottom of the heel, making jumping a bit easier as well.
Excellent.
So now you have made leg.
I have made leg for Lee.
You've made the Lee leg. And now I need to give him a new ability called Steel Toe Toe.
Willow's just there, like trying to hold Lee down as Nadar fastens this leg. into
Nadar-
the stump.
What's it called? Lee is unconscious.
Okay, good.
But you you help him and you're able to fasten it on and able to sort of medically burn some of Lee's leg and meld the leg with the weld the leg with the rest of Lee's body and magically infuse some of the nerves together. And so when he wakes up, he's gonna have a metal leg.
And then
Sick.
the last thing in terms of all my artificer shit that has to get covered, I would also use my infusion that I lost from the manta ray cloak and make a spell fueling ring.
Oh, okay. Remind me what that does.
So I believe it is once per essentially long rest, I can get a spell slot of level 3 or lower back for free.
Wow. Okay, that's really good.
Yeah, especially since I only have level 2 spell slots.
I mean, yeah.
So
Okay.
basically it gives me a third second level spell slot or a fifth first level one.
Let me take a peek.
A little bit more magic.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm looking at it. 1 second. Ring, bring me down to the ring.
Dang, that list of infused item is so long.
It is so long.
That's. How did you decide?
It should be one of the options from No, it's not replicate item. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but I trust you.
I think it's one of my 6th level ones.
Gotcha. Pardon. Bless you. And yeah, you spend a lot of your nights in your forge, as you normally do. A bit more secluded, getting everything taken care of. You are a tired motherfucker, but you're a productive one.
Artificer stuff covered. We're good.
Mm-hmm. And so I look around to the rest of you four. Was there anything unique you wanted to do besides shopping in these 3 days?
I can't think of anything. I'm so sorry. I think Hemlock is chillaxing for the first time.
All good.
I think Willow takes a moment to like actually like this isn't like special, but I think he actually like sits in like a very secluded spot away from people, and actually processes him fully dying. Like in the moment, he didn't actually process it. He knew he died. He was like, "Cool, I'm back." But now he takes the time to be like, "I fucking died."
Yeah.
Just kind of sits there with that in his head for a little bit. And then probably goes and like, I don't know, flies around or something to take his mind off of it so he doesn't have a crisis.
Absolutely.
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm so sorry.
Huh?
That's an excellent reminder.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hemlock is still tailing Willow and just
Oh
like
my
watching him from afar, and then every so often going like, "Hey, would you hold this for me?" and asking him to do odd tasks and just taking notes, and then walking away. That's important.
I think,
That's
okay,
that's
I want to play. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Pepe.
I was gonna say that sounds super familiar to me. It reminded me of Big Bang Theory for some reason.
I think
That's
Checking to
after
make
like
sure Willow didn't come back wrong.
I think after the fifth task, Hemlock asks Willow to do. Willow's like, "Are you like studying me or something?"
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't tell you that before. My bad.
No, you've just been following me all day, like I'm a ghost or
yeah,
like
no,
some type of like
That's
science
totally what I'm
experiment.
doing.
Oh, okay, okay. He just accepts it. He's like, "I don't think I'm gonna get rid of you, so."
You're
you know.
getting a good grade. You're the first one I've brought back, so you know I just have to make sure nothing burned up in your skull.
Oh, that
No.
I'm.
The horns are gone.
I think Willow's face fills with dread hearing that I'm the first one Hemlock has brought back.
Now,
Willow's
answer me this,
face is
Willow.
just-
Do you feel like perhaps your amygdala has burned up? Would you say yes or no?
My what?
Your amygdala,
I
brain. You got some. You feel like there's something missing in your brain. I gotta ask it. I don't mean nothing. I just have to ask. I have to ask.
no. Besides contemplating my mortality right now,
Oh, all right, okay. And he checks off something in this notebook.
I think the only visual thing is that your horns are gone. They're like messed up now.
yeah. I think Willow kind of like feels that and is like, "Man, I really liked my horns. Oh well." And then there's the other side of him who's like, "Dang, now I look even more intimidating. Oh no." Because there is a side of Willow who's like really nice and like just a nice guy, and he looks like this. And I guess he just keeps doing what Hemlock asks him and answers the random questions that Hemlock asks.
Sorry, Doc. This is my first time. Me too.
This is my first time dying.
It's yeah, probably.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Well,
Goodness gracious.
you will do that. Non, did you have anything? Or Seppi, did you want anything you hadn't wanted on to do?
I think nothing really exciting. I think Non is just taking her time to relax and, hang out in the village, walk around, etc.
Absolutely. Enley?
I think Enley is taking some time to kind of get a handle on their new magic.
Yeah.
Like they kind of started, like using it during the last fight, but they're also kind of just like getting to know how it's different from their bard magic. And I think they're probably talking to Troll Carl about it a little bit too, kind of like trying to figure out like what it kind of looks like and how it's different. Things like that, just kind of discussing, the new things about it, trying to get a good feel for it. And then, every night, produces a coconut from God knows where and drinks a fruity drink with an umbrella.
Yeah. There will be one night where you are sort of training with Troll Carl. You have both flown out to a distant mountainside just to sit there and practice. And he will say, "It is a difficult thing what you are doing. Your original magic was born of your own work, your effort, similar to a wizard. Bards have to make their own magic through creativity and passion. But what you have now is inherent. It is something given. You are having to channel from a different source. You have to find ways to call upon that source in which you would not call upon your own body."
I think the way that it kind of starts to like manifest to the point where it kind of clicks for Enley. You said two of my favorite words in the entire world, because they feed my brain. You said channel and source. My brain went Wheel of Time. So I think it very much looks like the magic in the Wheel of Time, where it's kind of these like weaves of kind of light that manifest into the desired effect of the spell.
I like that. These little blue motes resembling your own blue mote when you are disguised will flit out and about to form your spells. Almost like little fairies flashing out.
Yeah, I think Emily one day just like looks at that and just goes, "I'm the fucking best. I'm so cool."
You'll see Trokar will look at you for a second with his standard expression, and then we'll pull out a pen and write something down.
What are you writing? What are you writing?
Oh, nothing. He'll close the book. It'll disappear.
What are you writing?
I have like
What are you writing down?
What
are you writing?
What's up,
What you
Arden?
writing, you wicked freak?
Is this what other class is Inley now? Is it Woodlook?
Sorcerer.
Something else. Sorcerer. Okay. My bad.
Divine soul sorcerer.
Okay.
Emily was like,
My bad.
"Hey God, aren't I your favorite little guy, God?"
The
Aren't I your
way
favorite?
that Dust described how Troll Carl described that also works for Warlock.
Yeah.
Because that's also what Warlock has to do, is call upon another source.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, Warlock, hold up.
Nadar becomes
Wait.
Artificer Warlock.
At this
Sorry,
point,
I really like
Folklore
Warlock,
is just
my
gonna
bad.
be like. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry.
I was gonna say at this point, Troll Carl is gonna be that one narrator in every single animal documentary, but it's not animals. It's literally just a party.
I love that. And so, as you all go about your sort of unique individual tasks, you will see over the course of the 3 days that everybody in town will get a lot healthier. It's not instant, they all look very pale, but you notice that they aren't, like, shambling about anymore. They're doing things. There are a group of people starting to work on repairing the docks and making more boats. The fishermen are back out at sea, and the town just seems a bit more lively with every passing day. And so, I think... Well, please.
Sorry, I thought you were.
No.
I didn't hear you begin talking.
No.
I was gonna ask, did we get to bring back some of that Hydra for people to eat, or no? Or...
The meat was toxic.
Yeah, the meat
rats,
was acidic.
never mind. You think you could prepare it maybe like how people prepare pufferfish to be edible, or is that just not worth it?
It was like in the meat because it was blood and stuff.
Rats.
It was.
Okay,
It
that
wasn't
sucks.
even a situation of like, oh well, at least we could boil it out. It was literally like burning away.
Oh,
It was
okay,
acid.
I see.
Blood was straight acid.
Dang,
Yeah,
we
I
should
would know.
buy this
I ate
thing.
it every time it went off.
Dang. I wonder if
Simply
the
just be resistant to
scale of
acid.
Skin would have been useful.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll
Um,
never know.
Just be able to eat anything.
And so, as the days will pass and the town will get better, we will get to the shopping section. Now, the money you have is the money that you have in your character sheets. In other words, most of you have about like 100 gold at most, and one of you has about 1,200.
Man,
Or,
who could
sorry.
that be?
Sorry,
And one of us have
2,500.
0.
Nadar, I want my allowance.
What allowance? What are you talking about?
And then there's the
I
one
cut of the treasure.
one barbarian with
Yeah. So,
Listen, there's only
Oh,
two people
brother,
that
I
know I
also
have all
have
this
that.
money. One of them is Hemlock, and the other is a tiny little dragon.
and so I will go down the list as I did before and ask, what do you want to buy? And I will start with Hunter.
Oh God. Was there a general store here?
Yeah, I imagine there would be.
Okay.
We've had a few days to restock.
What do we need? I still think we probably have a good amount of rations.
All the wyvern and dragon jerky.
Yeah. I don't even know how much dragon jerky we have. I think Non has all that. I still have wyvern jerky.
They call me the cooker. I'm to cook, Jesse.
Yeah, and we tend to hunt for a lot of our food, so I don't even think rations are super necessary for us.
And Lee eats so little.
Yeah, Edley just snacks on like one piece of wyvern jerky for 4 days.
Literally, like one of your regular bites is like he's good for the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have the ability to make potions, but I don't have the ability to make potions.
Potion?
Did you want to buy potions
Yeah,
or buy the materials to make some?
Yeah, we'll buy some potion making material.
What potions are you looking for?
Anti-magic.
I don't think that's a potion that we can get.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is,
Is
a
it?
potion. It is a potion. I made it in the world. However, it costs so much fucking money.
Okay. I'm sure the materials aren't cheap either.
No, they probably don't
Meanwhile,
even exist in
Haman.
Okrathel, or at least not over here.
So,
No, we got it from a weird-looking mushroom.
probably health potions.
Okay.
Dark vision potions, if that's a thing. I can't remember potions off the top of my head.
Ooh, potions of speed for haste.
Hmm.
Yeah, those work.
So, what do I got? I got health potions, night vision or dark vision, whichever. speed. What else could be useful?
Hasted Enley with the boots of dire circumstance. Yom.
So I will put these in the side chat so you can see them.
Oh wow, there's a lot. There's a lot more than I thought there was. Oh shit.
Oh, in the okay, in that one.
There you go.
Am I looking? Oh, okay. Climbing, watchful rest. We don't really need that either. Oh, do I want? Do I want poisons?
Oh,
Mm.
you know what? Nadar, can you roll me a D100?
I feel like you should. Yes.
You want a low number. This is a straight luck check.
Okay, low number is preferred. That is
Okay.
not a low number.
Unfortunately, you do not happen to find one of Lee's toes.
What?
Oh!
Huh.
I know what that was for. God damn it. That would have been so good. Potion of giant strength. I was just looking at that one too. I was like, ooh, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Think of what. Can I say a funny thing in Willow? Like
What kind of giant is he?
Frost giant.
Frost Giant, yes.
Damn, that would have put my strength at 23.
I think Willow stops Nadar one day of chopping off one of Lee's toes.
Nadar's just like, I could make him another one.
No.
All we need to do is put a peanut on there and it solves the problem.
Hey, I don't need his whole toe, technically. I need the nail. Somebody let me cut his nails.
I guess
That's all you actually need.
Yeah,
you
it's
could.
yeah, the sliver of a
Just
fingernail.
giving Lee a pedicure every couple days.
Yeah, can we cut
Oh.
off the toenail?
Unsay
I
this.
turned to Willow. Can you go cut Lee's fingernails?
I got you.
This is
Oh.
fucking crazy.
Can I do it? Will you allow me to?
Yeah, I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't. You have the materials. Let me see.
So that would be
I want you to
potions
roll. I want you to roll me a medicine check.
Oh,
of beer. Willow.
Like who?
Willow.
You wanna
Willow.
roll?
Yeah, pretty sure my medicine's not that high anyway. I have a pretty low wisdom.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, our wisdom's the exact same.
Okay, roll a d4.
And that's a nat 20 dust.
Okay. That is half 1 plus 1. You have enough to make 2 potions of Frost Giant Strength.
Frost giant strength. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me plan what potions I would like, and then we'll come back around to me because I need to actually think about this.
Got you. The cost will change depending on what you get, and also keep in mind that most of the time potions cost a lot because of the effort it takes to make them.
Buying materials is typically cheaper.
Yes, and I will. In order for you to make these, I'm going to you can't forge and make potions in the same night. You have to choose one. Of the other.
Oh, so I have to choose one or the other. Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be one potion at a time, or would I be able to make multiple?
It depends on the potion.
Okay.
That'll be, and like some of them, it's not also not going to be like, oh, you need to do this every 3 days, like the forging stuff. Some of them will take one night. Some of them might take 2.
Okay. Yep. Alright, let me...
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'll go over to Willow. Willow, did you want to buy anything?
I have no money.
Nadar, are you willing to share some money?
I will give 100 gold.
I don't even. What could I buy? Dust.
Down
Well, There's a blacksmith, there's a jeweler. There is a general store in case you wanted some food or clothing. You could ask around if there's any magical items, though they are relatively costly. So that would definitely be a go back to Nadar if you find something and see if it's worth it. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple things here. You also don't have to get anything if you don't want to. You could also get something miscellaneous that Willow just might want. Doesn't have to be anything special.
Oh God. I think he'll ask around. See if there's any cool
For magical
things.
item?
Yeah, see if there's anything cool around that people might know about.
Roll me a persuasion. Or I guess actually, yeah, I'll do persuasion. The alternative is investigation, and I'm not gonna make you roll that.
Thank you. I'd rather roll flat than.
14's not bad. Let me look around at some magical items that might be floating around. See, the problem with Okrathel is that there's almost no uncommon magical items because it's a place deep-rooted in ancient history. So the only things in here are legendary artifacts capable of destroying the world. So I need to. Oh, town or city only. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, uncommon. Adamantine cannot be uncommon. I'll kill you.
Let me buy more, Dust. Let me buy more.
Absolutely.
I mean,
not.
adamantine as a weapon, pretty bad. As armor, though, it's decent. Like, a weapon just gives like, you crit against objects. Which is not great.
Oh, what is this thing? I'm looking through uncommon magical items. I apologize. We have this. What does this do? Oh, it lets you conjure an elemental. Okay. This actually does make sense. There is a there's tell of 2 items. One of them is a blue elemental gem. And what is this? This just looks funny. Oh, that's actually super helpful. You also hear tale of a drift globe.
A what?
A drift globe is what it's called.
Probably wouldn't know what that is, so I'm gonna go ask Nadar.
Sorry, that's so funny because I know that. Do you know what it is out of character, Hunter? What a drift globe is?
Oh, I don't even know what it is out of character.
I've heard
It's
of
pretty
it.
cool.
It's just really funny to imagine Nadar being like, "Oh yeah, of course I know what that is."
Oh, I understand now. That's why it's funny.
Yeah. But
I don't understand.
yeah, Nadar, roll me a history check. Or Arcana.
I'm really good at
They're both
that.
the same.
I'm also good at that.
Oh. Oh, thank
Which
God
is
you
feeling
didn't-
luckier, intelligence or intelligence?
I'm
We'll
thinking
go with
intelligence.
intelligence.
23. Yeah. These 2 items, the drift globe and the blue elemental gem, are pretty basic stuff. Oh, you know what? You do actually get a third. You do also get the bracers of archery, are around here as well.
Ooh.
Real quick, I
Yeah.
rolled on my sheet what
Yeah.
I would have gotten. I rolled the history check. I
Yeah.
would have gotten a 19.
Well, damn. Guess you know your drift globe. A drift globe is basically a small sphere that can it glows. You can make it glow. And it's also an arcane focus, so if you were a wizard, you could ponder your orb.
Oh,
Um,
so if you're not a wizard, is all it does is glow?
Yeah,
I'll
it
put
glows
it-
and floats.
I'll put it right there.
Funny.
That's
So it just
funny.
like floats off the ground until somebody moves it.
Yep.
My orb of pondering.
What is
And
daylight?
it'll follow whoever casts it.
Yep. With the
They're
bracers
really
of
pretty,
archery.
too.
Bracers of archery also very, very simple. They make you better at archery. +2 to all archery weapon attacks.
You're making even stronger by giving us this. I hope you're aware.
Yeah, I know. I did it in the last campaign too. The blue elemental gem is probably one of the more interesting ones to you, Nadar, because one, you know it summons a water elemental, but two, it is also a component that can be used to make other magical items that can do this forever instead of depleting the gem's magic permanently.
So I could put it in an item, and then I would have an item that can cast Conjure Elemental.
Pretty much, but they are pretty difficult to make.
You said it's a blue one?
Yeah, it's blue, so it'll summon a water elemental.
I think the blue one is air elemental.
Oh, am I dumb stupid? No,
What I'm
green is air, I believe.
Yeah.
Mine has emerald as water. This
Oh,
one's
are you
wrong,
kidding?
then.
Why would they do that? No, you're right. You're 100% right. That's the stupidest thing I have ever seen. Why is blue air and green water? That is so frustrating.
And because there's an earth one too, and I
Yeah.
don't think that's any earth color.
I imagine it's yellow. If it's red, I'll genuinely kill Gary Gygax myself. I
Elemental gem, yellow
That says
diamond,
something
earth
that white
elemental.
baby?
So
Yeah.
blue sapphire is air elemental, yellow diamond is an earth elemental, red cordium is a fire, and then emeralds are water.
This is stupid.
Actually,
What's up?
sorry to talk about DoD. We got rings of conjure elementals, right? And I believe blue was water. Could be wrong.
That's crazy. Well, in this case, it's air because whoever Wizard of the Coast hates my ass.
Just make it water.
No, I'm bitter at this point. It needs to be air.
I'm bitter at this point. It needs to be air. There's just two blue ones. We don't know
That
which one
is-
is which.
That's far too expensive for me to even consider buying. Okay.
But like, you could make a sensor for controlling air elementals, which is actually very similar
so
to
we-
what Hemlock has with the fire elementals.
So we
Actually,
have
no,
a,
sorry,
we have a
not-
second.
Not Hemlock.
There.
I believe. What's it called? Enley has that one, huh?
Well, I have a brazier.
Yeah, the brazier.
Yeah, they have a brazier for the fire elemental.
There's also Ring of Air Elemental Command, which is actually a legendary artifact, so that one will take a very long time. But yeah. You can make a couple things with that. So yeah. I will say in terms of cost, the Elemental Gem will cost about 500, the Drift Globe will cost about 100, and the Bracers of Archery will be 250.
Nadar hears footsteps coming down into the.
Yeah.
Really loud footsteps, probably. If it's Willow. That's what
Yeah.
you meant.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
coming for money, it's definitely Willow.
Yeah. Willow will, I guess, say what he's heard.
Yeah, you can
Not-
relay all that information.
Yeah.
Is there a potion of dark vision that I can make?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
If it doesn't
Okay.
exist, it does now.
Excellent. So we don't need the drift glow. I'm the only one that doesn't have dark vision too, aren't I?
No,
Um,
I also don't.
I also have learned I can light torches.
Oh. Yeah, everybody can.
Yeah. Well, I meant like
Actually,
just light a bunch of torches.
You
I
also-
do have the light cantrip now, so I'm fine. I don't. have
Smirks
dark
in dark vision.
Yeah, imagine having dark vision. That's crazy.
I do have dark vision actually, and I'm about to.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 of our party members do.
Yeah.
Well, if
You
you
do
have the
realize
light
that, like,
cantrip.
We don't.
don't need-
I have the light cantrip, and it's not concentration, I can just touch things and make it a torch for an ally.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, so we don't need the drift globe, and
I
I
can
might buy
also
the
do that.
materials for dark vision potions just in case. The bracers, though. Yes to those.
Okay. So you are buying the bracers for sure.
Yeah, let's make non even
Okay.
stronger.
250 so far.
So that puts me down to 150 gold left on me.
Did anyone get the diamonds yet?
Nobody's asked about diamonds yet.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
They need to be
planning
worth,
I'm
like,
planning my
200
potion
gold
purchasing. 300 is what I've been able to find.
Yeah, 200 or 300.
Yeah, they're
I
fucking
haven't read it in a
expensive.
minute.
It's
Yeah.
300
Well,
worth of diamond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not cheap bringing someone back from the literal dead.
That's also only for
Yeah.
Revivify. There are other spells that require a bit more. Like Raise the Dead needs a 500 GP gem.
Okay, so
um. Well, you have the bracers of archery. Were you thinking about getting the elemental gem or no?
how much was that?
500.
500.
Like a fifth of the money.
What's the fucking conversion rate again?
10. You currently have 2,150 gold.
Okay. So that would be. Yeah, I'll grab that too.
Awesome. I'll put these. Do you want me to just give the bracers to Non?
Yeah.
There you go, Non. Non, you are actually full on attunement after this.
Okay. Yippee!
That just means that if any magical items appear, you have to attune to them. You just can't use them.
Crazy. Imagine having attunement things. That's crazy.
So.
I think that's correct.
Really crazy.
It's crazy because I have none.
Do you have fighting style archery on at the moment? I think you do, don't you?
60, 0. I'm about to convert all this fucking. I'm converting all this platinum to gold so I can read it easier.
Absolutely.
I plop coins on the. I want these converted, please. Just stare at me. What the
Can you
fuck?
make change for 100?
Yeah,
There
you
you
got
go.
change for 100.
Non now has a plus 12 to all attacks.
That's fucking
Jesus.
insane.
That's
Okay, so I have 16 for my potions. Let's try to finalize this. Okay, I think I know what I want.
Absolutely. While you're finalizing that, I'll sort of Willow. Did you have anything else that you wanted to get? You didn't buy anything yet. But I wanted to ask.
No,
If there's anything
really,
miscellaneous.
No, I don't know off the top of my head, so probably not.
Gotcha.
I think you just give the money back. He's like, here, I didn't really find anything, and just spend it more on potion.
I take the 100 gold back and put it back in my bag.
I don't.
It reappears on top of Isla, swimming in the gold.
If you think of something, let me know, because I know one of your things is that you really wanted a shield, but you have a two-handed weapon. You could buy a one-handed weapon.
I have two-handed weapons.
Yeah.
Both the scythe and the glaive. So I have two. I might go to a shield if I get the trident.
Absolutely. We'll have to get that bad boy
because
back.
God only knows where it is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
God only knows where Dust put it.
True. Non, did you have anything you wanted to buy?
Mm, thinking. I forgot to think about that. Maybe is there anything like bandages or so they provide?
Oh, like medical supplies.
Oh, we already got supplies of those?
No, I'm asking like medical supplies, that's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dart turns his all-purpose tool into a med kit.
There is that's a forgery kit, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. It costs 5 gold. But it's actually, man, I've never seen this before. This is quite useful. It's called the Healer's Kit. This kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints. The kit has 10 uses. As an action, you can expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom or medicine check.
Whoa.
So
Yeah,
it's
alright.
basically like 10 uses of Spare the Dying.
That's really cool.
For 5 gold, basically.
Yeah, for 5 gold. That's genuinely kind of crazy.
Let's go.
Buy a few of those.
And it would make the most sense for non to have that as they're in the back
Mhm.
most of the time.
Absolutely. That's wonderful, yeah.
Yeah. None will ask for the food for that diet.
You already have 5. You have 250.
Oh, do I do?
Do you not have gold? What the fuck?
Yeah, you
When'd
have
you spend it?
you have
I have-
you
I
have
forgot-
250 gold.
Holy shit! I forgot about that. I have money? That's crazy. Oh.
Non, the most
yeah.
overpowered character in the party, doesn't remember they have money.
Yeah, she'll buy it then.
Absolutely. Was there anything else you wanted to buy?
Yes, spices. I'm kidding.
You can buy spices. I mean,
Oh, can I?
yeah, you can just buy spices. Like I said, anything. You could buy anything.
Oh yeah.
You can spice our
let's-
dinners on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just grocery shopping at this point. Spices it is.
Spices, some extra bowls, silverware.
I think
Toilet paper.
like stocking up way ahead of time, you do also just spend another 5 gold. I'll just add spices to your inventory.
Miscellaneous spices.
Yeah.
We're gonna remember that we have spices when or like Steffi's gonna look at that and be like, why do I have spices?
Nah, they're gonna be spicing
Wow.
our food. Every time we make jerky, it's gonna be spiced jerky from now on.
Yeah. Some lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Lemon
Yeah,
pepper,
no longer-
lemon pepper wyvern jerky.
No longer
Lemon
just bland
wisdom.
food. No longer just bland
Tahini?
food. Every time we
You
hunt
getting
something,
tahini?
she's going to put some paprika on it.
Yeah, some tahini.
I can't believe
Fantasy
tahine.
tahine.
No fantasy tahine in my campaign.
Come on.
Guys,
Didn't know.
cancel Dust.
It's gotta know.
Cancel this guy.
Alright, I think I know what potions I want.
All right, what would you like?
Or materials for potions.
Gotcha.
So,
Mhm.
like 5 greater healing,
Okay.
10 of the regular. I always think it's lesser, but it's not lesser, it's regular.
Okay.
2 speed, and between like 2 and 4 dark vision. And then, is there any serpent's venom?
Ooh. We'll
Some
get to
poison.
that in a moment.
Any
So-
snake milk?
So I will say, getting a potion of speed is a very good potion, and when somebody makes it for you, the lowest it costs on here is 5,000.
5 grand, yeah.
Um,
What's the price look like on potions of speed?
So for the potions of greater healing plus the potions of normal healing, that in total for the ones you asked for is 300 gold.
For the materials?
Yeah, for the materials, I halved it. I gave a 50% discount on that.
So that's 300 for all of them, for those essentially
So you
15
cut out
potions.
labor. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Okay.
cut out labor. That's what you did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I got those.
A potion of speed with this current metric would be 2,500. However, you can try to barter.
Yeah, with my -2 charisma.
If you'd like, you can try.
I have +1 to persuasion.
Mhm.
Hold on, I might
And
wanna
also
do
bring
something.
Enli.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I would
I have a
definitely bring Enli.
+7.
I would bring Enli for that. Try to get a lower price.
So.
Okay, be nice. Take the nicer approach.
So you will actually let me check one last thing to make sure I'm labeling these correctly. Hill Giant, because I've been another one. Okay, I definitely am.
Potions of Frost Giant Strength is what I'm able to make.
Oh yeah, you can just make those. No cost on that. So
Yeah.
you and Enli will walk into this sort of oceanside place. There is a very pale, thin woman on the older side of things who is sort of arranging everything. Sees you come in and goes, welcome to the shop. It is lovely to meet you. Were you the one that put in that order for the healing materials?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, what brings you here to this lovely little place?
Do you have any materials to make some potions of speed, maybe?
Oh, well, you are very lucky. I almost ate them last week, dearie me. But, no. I found this lovely little, flower. Well, it looks like a flower. And she will rummage through some bags under the desk and will pull out what appears to be a flower. But upon closer inspection, there are these sort of circles and these holes in the flower. This is some kind of mushroom.
Okay.
And she will say, "This is one of the mushrooms I have here in stock. I can really only sell the one at the moment. I need to make sure that they grow, or I'll run out. If you wish to buy this, I don't get many people coming here very often. Typically, I make them for about 5,000. Are you wishing for me to make it?"
Oh, no, I have the ability to make it myself. I just need the materials.
Oh, all right. Well, these take normally about a week to make, heads up. And the materials, well, baseline would be about 2,500 gold. That being said, I will already give you a slight discount given the fact that, oh, I don't know, you saved my life and everyone else here. And quite honestly, I live in Okrathel. I don't get many people with a lot of gold coming through. I can lower that down to 1,500.
Enli steps forward, and actually puts on like a pleasant face for once, instead of just like neutral boredom, and slight distaste. Just like a nice pleasant face, and just goes, "Oh, well, you know, I do admire you for all of your conservation efforts to make sure that you're keeping those mushrooms in stock. That's, you know, very important when it comes to a land such as Okrathel." Just kind of like laying it on a little thick, just kind of like buttering her up a little bit. Just being like, yeah, you know, like I do get it, you know, like foraging for such ingredients is difficult and arguably harder to grow them yourself. It's such an unpredictable sort of thing. Yeah, so he's just kind of like trying to chat and like get on her good side, kind of.
All right.
And just kind of like eventually after like chatting for a minute, just goes, you know, when we were fighting that Hydra, like we had this moment where all we needed was just a little bit more speed. One of our friends died, and we brought them back, and maybe that situation wouldn't have happened if we had just been able to get there a little sooner. So this potion could be the difference between life and death for us, kind of like hinting at wanting more of the discount without saying it.
Mm-hmm. Well, make me a persuasion check.
I want to give him the help action.
Fair.
I have proficiency in persuasion, so
Fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dust, I can
I
roll
will-
it on
I can do it over here if you'd like. Either way works.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have D&D Beyond open on my phone. Like, I can roll it. Up to you.
Oh, you're gonna want me to roll it? D&D Beyond dice suck.
Go for it.
D&D Beyond
I have a
dice.
+7.
Oh god, that was really cool. You got a nat 1 and then a 14.
Maybe
But yeah, the way that D&D Beyond
14 on
dice
the
work.
die, or
14 on the
14
die, so you got a
on the die,
21
yeah.
in total.
Sweet.
But yeah, D&D Beyond dice work on a massive pool across the entire player base that is constantly trying to balance itself out. So if you roll a nat 20, another person on the other side of the world will roll a nat 1.
awful.
And so typically, you're going to end up getting the worst rolls. But a 21, she will pause. She'll seem a little sentimental, but you can tell that she knows exactly what you're doing. And she will say, goodness gracious, you're really trying to... All right. I
Can
can
call
do
it 1,000. 1,000.
Oh, sure, 1,000 will do. You could tell she was about to say a lower number.
Emily, for this one moment, has a heart and doesn't want to rob this woman blind.
Jeez, 1,000. Yee.
Yes, 1,000
Do you
gold
want
for
the
the
potion or
speed.
not?
Oh, I want the potion. I don't have that much coin if I'm going to be purchasing all this other stuff too.
I mean, do we really need that much dark vision? I can make light for free.
Yeah, but if we want to be able to sneak up on somebody without them seeing us, we're gonna need the dark vision. You may
Are
be-
you
you may-
really lecturing me about stealth?
You may be able to fly, but I will be on the ground where they can fucking punch me.
So, a
Yeah,
scroll
you wear
of...
loud armor.
So a scroll of dark vision is only 84 gold, right? So in terms of how much it'll cost to make a potion, I'm stealing a little bit from Brennan and how these work. Brennan Lee Mulligan. I don't think it'll cost that much at all.
Brennan Van Mulligan.
Actually,
Mhm.
I think it will cost maybe at most 100 gold per potion.
Okay.
More likely 50.
Okay, so that, and then... Yeah, we'll buy the mushroom.
Alrighty.
So that's 1,000 just for one potion, basically.
Well, remember, you still have your 250 gold artifact.
I do. So I've spent 13 of my 17 I have right now. And then the dark vision potion making stuff is, what did you say, 50 per?
Yeah, I'll say 50.
Okay, so we'll spend... Make 2 of them, spend another 100. Alright. And then the poisons.
The poisons.
Poisons to put on weapons. Probably arrows, specifically.
Depends on what poison you want. There are a few that are very, very easy to find around here.
Yeah. So,
And some that
it would
aren't.
need to be an injury. There's wyvern, which is probably the hard one to get, but it's also
Actually, that would be
Really
the
good?
easiest one to get here.
really easier than just snake venom.
Definitely easier than purple worm.
You think there are snakes in Antarctica?
You know what? That's very true. There's probably not that many snakes in Okuthana. So, wyvern. How much would some wyvern poison cost?
That's-
Didn't we collect some wyvern poison at the beginning of the campaign?
You did, I
Yeah,
believe
and then
you
we used it.
We
We used it on the dragon fight.
So, typically, a wyvern poison anywhere else in the world would cost 1,200 gold. However, you are not anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, that's
It is actually quite likely that at most one of these would cost about 200 gold.
okay. And that's for one, like a one-use one.
Yes. You also have to keep in mind that wyverns are everywhere here. If you were really worried about it, you could
Yeah,
go
that's-
get some yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I need the money more than I need this poison. We can just go kill a wyvern.
We can just go kill some wyverns.
We can just go kill a wyvern. Okay,
Willow
so
in the dark
13,
just going,
14.
Yeah.
That leaves me with 300 gold, and I buy all those materials.
Wonderful.
That's crazy.
Time to add that into my fucking inventory.
hmm
Various ingredients.
That's literally what it's gonna say. It's gonna say various potion-making ingredients, and I'm gonna list them all out in a separate note.
Wonderful. Well, I believe up next is Hemlock.
Hemlock, watching everyone shopping, and then, just kind of tagging along, and when everyone comes out of their respective stores, goes, hey, did you buy the diamonds? Hey, did anyone buy the diamonds? Did you buy the diamonds? He's just doing that to find out if anyone has in fact bought diamonds.
No, I don't have any diamonds.
Oh!
I got potion ingredients.
Is anyone gonna... Is anyone, like, working on that one, or, what?
Buck didn't take an artifact, so
Alright! Okay, well...
yeah. Hemlock is
Alright.
the only one other than Willow with no money because he took a single coin instead of an artifact.
Yeah,
then gave
Hemlock
that coin
has
away.
0. Hemlock has 9 money. Alright. I hope no one gets brave on this next mission.
Hemlock,
Shame.
Hemlock, roll a d100. You want a high number.
100.
That is the most cocked dice I have ever seen in my
That was-
existence.
Yeah.
You
Big
do
whammies,
have
no
honor.
money.
You gotta honor the.
I feel like I do.
dice.
I feel like I do. Yeah, roll again. Like that, I was like, oh, a 97, and then it said 0, and I was like, that's not real. That's not a real number.
89.
It's not real.
There we go.
89. While you're sort of walking out and about, roll me a d10.
High number.
You find 10 diamonds sitting on the street.
10 big cooms.
Let's
Damn.
go.
D10. Wow, that is really good. You will
Love it.
feel something. You'll feel a hand on your shoulder, and then you will feel another, like, something hit your chest, and you will see the forge, the forge man, Landon, I believe is Lachlan. That was his name, Lachlan. And when you look to your chest, there is a glimmering diamond there that he has planted with his big meaty fist. And he'll say, think of it as a compensation for helping us.
Oh. Well, hey, you know what? I really appreciate that, because no one actually bought the hold on. Listen, we're gonna keep this a secret between the two of us. No one actually bought the diamonds, and I don't have any money, and I was really hoping Nadar was gonna do it, but he didn't do it. So you've saved a life, I think.
Nadar walks
see.
by and Nadar walks by.
Oh, hey,
I got
Nadar."
ingredients to make potions.
Oh, nice. Some refreshments.
Please do not drink them.
Um,
Most of them are mushrooms.
And yeah, with a D10, you will have a 1000 GP diamond.
Oh. Alright,
Damn.
Nadar, if you die and
For-
then someone else
For,
dies, I'm
Revivi-
gonna save
for
the other
Revivify,
person,
a,
alright?
a smaller number
second
probably
pick.
would have been better.
You're
But-
second pick, alright?
Oh my god.
That's fine. I'll be second pick.
I'll die.
Yeah, no. For Revivify, a smaller number probably would have been better.
But hey, what if it's not Revivify?
It might not be Revivify. That's very true.
Yeah. And Emily, was there anything you wanted to buy?
Yeah. Enly will kind of like look around and ask one of the locals if there's any possibility that there's a place where he could buy an instrument. Not thinking that the chances are very good because they are in a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
But just goes like, hey, do you have like an instrument guy that you guys all use around here? Is there like a guitar center?
What's it called? Asking around, you don't actually get anything about instruments in the town until one of Nan's tribesmen hear you. And they will come up and go, oh, hello, you said you were interested in looking for some kind of musical instrument thing?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm honestly open to like I know a lot of instruments, so I'm kind of open to, you know, what's available. You know, if you happen to have like a magic instrument, that'd be great. But you know, I'll kind of take what I can get. I just need something because I haven't had a flute for the last 3 days, and I think I'm gonna kill someone.
I understood. Well, I don't know if I have anything magical, but if you come with me, we have plenty of spare instruments we can give you.
Okay, sweet.
And you will go back with the tribesmen to their camp, which they are packing up on the third day. And they will say, well, primarily we use percussion, but we do have a lyre or two, as well as, I think, a flute lying about. There are a couple things. So, yeah, you have the option, basically, of drum, lyre, or hopefully a flute, if they can find one.
Okay. Ooh, all of these things are probably regular human size. I think on like the first, like on, I think maybe Emily kind of pursues this like on one of their like downtime days, and kind of goes like, ooh, yeah, these kind of all are, they're all a little big for me, and then asks if there's like a guy who makes the instruments. maybe he can work with someone to like make a fairy-sized one.
They will happily oblige and take you there.
A child
Mhm.
weapon. Of instrument.
There's just like a neon green recorder.
Yeah, a kazoo.
Slide whistle.
Oh, maraca. Single maraca.
In my head, I'm like thinking about the kind of instrument that Emily would want, and part of me wants to say that he would pick something really obnoxious like bagpipes, because only because I think it would be very funny to do like Song of Rest with the least restful instrument. But you know, I think he goes kind of the easy way. And I think Emily still has some like mammoth tusk left. So I think maybe he goes like to the guy who makes instruments and asks if he can make an instrument out of like a flute or something out of the mammoth tusk.
Got you. They absolutely can. I'm trying to decide what they make. They could make a flute. It's a mammoth tusk. Let me see some. I'm gonna have to do some creative thinking. I'm gonna
Like
look
a
up what
horn.
a picture of a mammoth. A horn is what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these things are pretty big too. So they will. Oh my god, this is gonna be so stupid. Okay. This is crazy stupid. I have gotten the stupidest. I'm so upset with myself right now because now it has to happen.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me. Although I will say, last time I agreed to your stupid idea and lost his wings.
True.
You gotta be wary of Dust. He does stuff.
The the horn is misshapen. Something just wasn't really important until now, so I definitely didn't mention it, and I always had it in the back of my mind. The horn is misshapen. It's bent a little weirdly, and it's very close together near the base of the tusk, and so it kind of curves in like a really weird way as it gets down further and further, and I'm so upset. You have no idea. I need to figure out how do I look this up on Google? How do I describe to you what this looks like? After drilling,
It's a vuvuzela.
No. Oh wait, let me look up what a vuvuzela is. Hold on.
This guy doesn't know what a vuvuzela is.
Oh, that's really funny. No, it's not a vuvuzela. Whoa. That would be funny though.
Big T-Mod fan.
No, it is sort of curved. There are these holes. They're able to make it hollow, and they drill these holes and these covers for the holes in, and make the other side whittle it down until it's really narrow. And so you kind of, you have to sort of put your lips around in a somewhat weird way. I can't dance around it any longer. You have a saxophone.
What? Hello?
Emily strides. Emily struts into camp that night. Whips out this mammoth tusk saxophone.
And plays
Just
Careless
you
Whisper.
like jazz?
Man, can't believe this.
You
Before
do that, and Nadar stands there, flute in hand.
Emily
Interesting.
does a new brand, jazz. Can't believe this.
All Emily needs now is a fedora.
Tonight, that music.
I don't know where Bard went. I think Bard died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bart died.
What?
We will.
Saxophone.
Yeah, it's a saxophone.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You were trying to dance around it
Tiny,
for so
tiny
long.
saxophone.
You just ran out. I was like, I can't dance around it.
I was trying to imagine so hard. I was like, what is this thing? I was thinking you're gonna go like, oh, it's like a French horn.
I mean, that would have been funny if I made it like a super elaborate instrument, but just imagining a French horn at the end of a mammoth tusk is crazy.
It was carved beautifully.
But in that case, I will ask: is there anything any of you wanted to do while you were still in Brothest?
Your mom.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, she's not here, so.
Oh, so it was an option if she was.
Aw.
Interesting.
Next time a romanceable NPC approaches, just Emily on the sax in the back.
Welcome back, Bard. Good to see you're alive again.
So, no, are you alive? Are you alive?
Yes, I am. Hello.
So, Bard, you missed the
Alright.
reveal of the century. The Atlas now has a saxophone made of a mammoth tusk.
Speechless.
Absolutely speechless.
There we go. There we
Oh,
go. I didn't hear any of that.
okay.
My Discord died again.
So Enly now has a saxophone made out of mammoth tusk.
Cool. My ping on Discord is atrocious right now.
I'm very sorry.
I can hear it.
Please bear with me.
Mhm.
There's a bear with you?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please, comma, bear with me.
Was there anything else any of you wanted to do in town?
Good.
I think I'm good.
Mm-hmm. It seems like all of
Alive.
you are good.
Yeah.
I'm fully alive. I'm back. Okay, we're good.
Lovely.
I was gonna say, I was briefly tempted
Sorry
to
about
take a drum and just say that whenever Emily starts playing it, he just drums the intro to Never Gonna Give You Up.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
That's
Just
crazy.
a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh wait, so is Inley the sex?
Yeah?
The saxophone.
Careless Whisper.
The sax guy.
Yeah, okay, let's wait for That it is. I
Yeah,
couldn't remember
actually,
the song that it
Emily doesn't have dragon wings anymore. Emily is Squirtle on the sax.
said. With the cool
You're just
shape.
Gandalf.
Oh my god.
Don't forget the cool shape.
So, at the end of the day, or not, yeah, and we'll see. At any time in the third day after you all are done, you will group up and say goodbye to the people of Brawfest. The people tending to Lee will come to you, Willow, and will say, "Where you all are heading to the library, yes?
believe so, yes.
We will let Lee know which direction you have left, and when he awakes, he will catch up with you, I am sure. He, in the very few moments where he was awake, he was trying to break free so that he could come to you. I imagine once he wakes up, we would not be able to keep him down for more than a few minutes."
Yeah, I'm sorry if he causes any damage.
All is
I
fine.
apologize in advance.
All is fine. We will take him with us so that he is not stuck here and we can feed him.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. And everyone else in the town who you talk to will give you your thanks. Your tribesmen will say goodbye to you, Non, as you start to leave, with your new title.
I think Willow stops at the forge guy one last time.
Yeah.
Because they have a rapport.
Yeah.
Just basically wishes him well and to take care.
Sorry for that noise. I don't know if just the stream caught that, but the loudest noise I've ever heard just played outside my window. But yeah, you will say goodbye to him. He will give you a goodbye. He will wave to you. It's happening again, so sorry. And he will probably give you a little hug as well, just like a pat on the back. And let you guys get going. Normally, I would require a skill check of some kind. It takes about 2 or 3 days going through the snow, traveling up to the nearby shrine. Troll Carl will assist with the travel, making sure that you have a bit of camouflage, you're hiding well from the dragons. There aren't many trees here because it's so close to the ocean, so it's a little bit harder to hide, but you guys managed to do that part just fine. Isla is a little bit different. She seems a touch distant, not as excitable as she usually is. But still, walking up to you, asking what you guys are doing, and laughing with you, and still being herself. And after about 3 days or so, another 3 days, I just realized it's 3 days. Did you have anything you wanted to make, Nadar?
Potions.
Which ones?
Starting with the regular healing potions.
Okay, those take 1 a day.
Ocean.
1 per day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will also have you, because of your all-purpose tool, you are proficient in basically everything ever.
Anything that has a tool, yes.
So I am going to add an alchemy skill for you.
I'm gonna have so many skills.
By the end of this campaign, that's a solid maybe. Uh-oh, I made your acrobatics
have to-
constitution. Let's fix that.
You'll have to scroll. You have to scroll to find.
I think alchemy would definitely be intelligence. You just make it intelligence.
Nope, it is wisdom, but I believe you are... Are you proficient in it because it is your...
In wisdom?
No. You are proficient.
Yes, I would be double proficient.
Expertise. Love.
Because yeah.
I have given you an alchemy skill.
Excellent. I was trying to get intelligence because it was higher.
Yeah. This is very easy. Roll just three of these. Need to get a 10 or higher. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep. You have 3
Oh,
potions.
the last
of
one was
standard...
acrobatics.
Oh, that's okay. 21. You have 3 potions of standard healing.
Excellent.
Which is
Seven,
4d4 plus 4. But yeah. After that, you all... The clouds will begin to come in overhead. It is getting a bit gray in the sky, as it usually does in Oakerthel, and you're starting to feel a bit of snow come on. You are worried that there is going to be a blizzard.
Oh.
Do we know that? Like, I'm just asking for a reason.
I don't know if all of you would. Non definitely does, and Non can relay that.
Yeah.
Willow might also, because he knows Druidcraft and can create something to see the weather.
Oh, 100%. So in that
That's
case,
sick.
what likely happens is Non will look to the sky and say something along the lines of, "Hey, I think that there's going to be some kind of storm," which will prompt Willow to gaze at the weather. And yes, there is going to be a blizzard.
Orb. That's what I think the spell says, yeah. A harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather. But the weather will be in your location for the next 24 hours.
Yeah. You will, just sort of playing around with some of the sticks and the snow out and about. They will sort of fly and flutter about wildly until the sticks form together to form a rudimentary jagged shape of a cloud, and then the snow will begin falling from it, as if, the snow is inside the two-dimensional cloud, and it will start falling out, mimicking snow.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Hello?
And yeah, there will be a blizzard here within the next day.
Willow, hearing that from Hemlock, will be like, "It's a giant thing. Don't worry about it." Fully lying.
Fully
When
lying.
it's just a druid thing.
I
When
forgot.
it's just a druid thing.
Oh, Terrific, too big. Oh,
You say lying to the druid.
Yeah, I lied to the druid.
Look, there we are.
1 second, guys.
Oh wait, do I have druid? Hold on. I don't have that. Okay.
You don't have druid guy. I don't think
No.
so.
My cantrips are create bonfire and shillelagh.
That makes sense, though.
But yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to take a quick call. But yeah, you will need to find shelter soon. Thankfully, you are near the shrine.
should probably book it, as they say. Like that's Willow will be like, we should probably book it, so we don't get trapped in the cold.
Absolutely. And so I imagine you will, and I will take you onto the only map I prepared for the session today, because I don't think we'll need very much beyond it.
Chromatic Dragon Temple.
Yeah, the Chromatic Dragon Temple.
Chromatic Temple Dragon, you mean?
Nice.
It's over for you.
Enly PK.
That's weird. Enly just dies off screen. Enly does
He
just
dies
die
of a heart
off
attack.
screen. That's crazy.
Enly dies of a heart
Wait, why
attack.
did
That's
Emily
crazy.
die off screen? I was too busy thinking about
We're
my
making
own joke.
we're making fun of Dust again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Huge fan of that.
Yeah, just typical stuff, you know.
Yeah, just normal session stuff, you know.
Let
You know, the
me...
thing we do every session.
Oh, you guys are
Yeah,
big. I don't think you're supposed to be that big, are you? No, you're supposed to be a touch
I don't know.
smaller.
Let's compare me to the door. I don't know.
I don't know, I'm pretty big. You know.
Well, we'll do 30, and then I need to turn that fucking grid off. There we go.
Talk about a flashbang, but how... Hey.
I can't see now.
You can't see?
Give me back my vision.
No, it's mine.
Give it back.
Is that better?
No, I still can't see.
Okay, I don't know what's happened.
What did you do to me?
I can see.
have you
Skill
done?
issue. Skill issue.
Is this map lit? That'd be why I couldn't see.
It is. It is still bright outside.
I can see again.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. I didn't have to do anything.
I don't know.
I
don't know
literally,
what happened.
I literally didn't even do a single thing. Let me take the Hydra off of the stat block. So those non-searchers.
There's another one. Fuck.
As well as Isla.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Is
It
there a
will.
way for me to remove those two things I have on me?
Oh, yeah, I'll take care of that. Let me just Blizzard. Oh, that's so fucking bright.
Too much.
It's so fast.
It's also not on top of the map. It's behind it.
It does look like we're going really, really quickly through space.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
That is behind the map for me. That's not even on the map.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is that like that? That sucks so bad.
I'm stuck in the blizzard.
So fast. Guys, I'm flying away in the blizzard. Help.
Whoa!
Ah.
There we go. I put it to
Why you
8.
do this?
I put it to 8% on the speed scale.
That looks...
There we go.
This is
Still
what
looks
it's
like
like.
space. Oh my
That's
God.
it's still underneath the map for me.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
It's not on top of it like it normally is.
Yeah.
That is so silly
Same for
funny.
me.
Let me go ahead and switch to a bit more. Go to Amber. I think it's supposed to be called Ember, but we're not going to talk about it. The blizzard will begin to rage on outside as you run as far and as fast as you can. The mountains are coming closer and closer, and as such, you are surprised when you see smoke coming from the base of one of the mountains nearby. I'll have these two rush in as well. As
Yeah, I guess.
you see a building.
I grab Non.
Yeah.
They're not here. I drag everybody else inside.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And then once you get inside, I will turn off this stupid effect.
It's really comical though.
Yeah.
Damn it, dark as hell in here.
It is dark as hell in here. So when you come inside, immediately, all of you can see it's a bit disheveled in here. Whatever was here is broken long ago. Those with dark vision can see that there is a stairwell on the other side of the room, and there's a variety of other things. More importantly, lit by two furnaces, which are lit, you see another shrine to the mother in the corner of the room.
my
And
bad.
Enly, could you make me glow, please? So I can fucking see.
Emily just picks up like a pebble and makes it glow.
Absolutely. I will give you the light effect. It's gonna light
And
up.
then Nadar
literally
uses
this entire
Enly
room.
as a torch.
There you go. Also, I didn't remove those things like you asked me to. Let me do that. Alright, I need to close my window because somebody is hammering so loud that everybody can hear it on stream.
Nice.
Totally a fan of that.
There's the shrine. I can see it now.
Bah.
What else is in here? Don't like not being able to see
I'm
things.
waiting.
There we
I'm
go.
waiting to see what else is in here. What's on this desk.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
me being able to see everything. All right.
Yeah, so as you explore around,
You just-
I'll let you guys explore as you wish, but I will first go to Willow. Willow, you come to this desk. Everything, there are some, tables with books on them nearby, bookshelves, if you will. But there is also a desk with a ink and quill that is long dried up, but a map as well. A map of Okrathel. You've seen quite a couple of these before. There does only appear to be one map. One map? What the fuck? One marking on the map. It is near the on the eastern coast, embedded next in between some mountains. There is a label that says Temple of Colorful Waves.
Is this a new mark that
Yes.
we've never seen before?
Dramatic Temple Dragon.
Yes, this is a.
Okay. Willow will,
Mhm.
I guess, pick up the whole map if it doesn't. Hopefully, it doesn't.
No, it crumbles to dust in your hand. No.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell me?
He'll give it to whoever has the actual map. I don't know who actually. Holds
I have that.
Yeah, most likely Nadar.
He'll go give it to Nadar. Like, here you go. Found something.
The one that can do cartography has the map.
And I will add it onto the Okrathel Southeast map. If I could, please give me the square tool. Gotta make sure I put it in the right place. Yes. There it is.
Oh, all the way over there.
It is a square. Yes.
I see that. Okay. Gotcha.
And I did misread it. It's the Temple of Colorful Waves. Is what it fully says.
Temple color waves.
Temple Color Waves. I will never be able to live that down.
No, not as long as I can still open images and find metallic temple dragon.
I simply won't rename it off of principle. So I guess we're stuck.
There it is.
But yeah, you will see that. The rest of the books here, while this person seems to be well read, everything seems to be very old and since destroyed. There is a dining room table over here, Willow, as well as a unlit stove. That has a few pots and pans strewn about. Old. Been a very long time since they've been used. Hemlock, what are you doing?
Honestly, I was intrigued by whatever this image. I don't know what this is.
It's a
what I'm
furnace.
looking at here. It is.
Yeah, these furnaces
Okay.
are still lit, and upon closer inspection, they don't seem to have a fuel source. And while you don't understand the magic, it does appear to be magical in some way.
Oh, sick! Can I? Oh, I want to look at this. Can I arcane? I want to.
Yeah.
Oh, my arcane sucks. My
Roll Arcana.
Whatever. I'm gonna look at it.
I will
real
give
good.
you advantage because fire is literally your entire thing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sniff this fire.
Okay, 11.
All right.
You recognize the class of evocation, as most fire magic is, and I think the only other major distinction is that it isn't divine in nature like yours is.
I will say you do
Wonderful.
have it. You do have your inspiration if you wanted to learn more.
Yeah, we are
You know
losing all of
what?
our
I'm
inspirations.
gonna go out on a limb
Yeah.
here and say that I think this fire is just fire. I'm gonna be brave about it.
And they already had advantage, so it wouldn't help them anyway.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know. That's right. You're right. My bad. I forgot.
Yeah. Ndar, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna interact with friends is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's it.
You can just put your arm in a little bit. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's real fire. It's not illusion.
Poke it, touch it, sniff it.
Yeah.
Sounds about right for Hemlock.
Yeah. You turn around, you just see him
well-
poking the fire. What are you doing?
Nadar can only see about 20 feet around him, so he just sees the shrine ahead of him.
Let me go ahead and enable my preview. Oh boy, wow, yeah, that's not a lot at all, huh?
It's dark.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh
You
wow.
You can see the shrine. And
Yeah, I can just clicking on everybody else. It's like, damn, I really can't see shit, huh?
all of you have seen two of these before. Willow, your circumstances of finding them were a little bit more different, but you recognize it clear as day. And as such, we will go through another bout of leveling up your Draconic Ascension. However, I mentioned this to Bard and Hunter earlier, and I'll mention it again when Atlas gets back. I did not give you the full list because I wanted it to be a surprise, and I realize in retrospect that kind of just sucks. So, this will be the only shrine where I will let you respec your, what's it called? Your upgrades. So if you want to move around what you upgraded, I will allow you to do that here.
Yippee!
And you'll also gain one extra level up you could do with anything.
Okay, how many things are we getting? I'm so sorry.
So we've seen 2 already. If you want to respec, you can now,
Okay.
but you're getting 1 more. So you'll have 3 total.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about that, Dust.
Mm-hmm.
Does that include if we move something around?
No,
Level
I'm
up.
not gonna make you spend a point to move something around because that would defeat
What I'm
the
asking
purpose.
is, can we use the point to, if we move something to something else, can we level it up?
Yeah,
with
basically,
the thing?
imagine for a moment
Like, if I
that you
took
don't.
natural armor, could I also do Draconic Constitution?
Yes.
With the level? Okay. that's what I
Imagine,
was asking.
imagine for a moment that you now have 0 upgrades and you have 3 points that you can spend.
Yeah, you hit that reset skill point button on all the RPGs, and now you can put them anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Now I understand.
I know what I want.
Had to explain it in video game terms, but we got there in the end.
Well, I thought it was only we could move one around, not everything.
I
Brain was on.
think I know what I want to. I think, yeah.
I believe. Oh, let me. Jesus fucking Christ.
Average as hell.
I hate average. Average is stupid. We're going 1 more for fun. God hates me. All right.
You talking shit?
So I think we're just gonna start with Willow. No. Oh God, Nadar. Sorry.
Oh.
Since you were closest.
Yeah,
think me
Nadar steps into the circle
Mhm.
fully now, and just says a short little prayer to the mother.
Mhm.
In terms of the item I am boosting, it will be my breath weapon.
So you want a level 3? Is it level 3? No, level 2 breath weapon. Oh no, it is level 3
level
because
3.
you already had level 1.
Yeah, so it's 16d6 now.
Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and change that. I also am going to start tracking these in your traits on your character sheet. So I'm going to, as we go through this, I'm going to put them in one by one.
Got it.
Breath weapon. Thankfully, since I have it, I can literally just copy paste it in, so it won't take too much time at all.
So yeah, Nadar goes burr.
Actually, I won't need enhanced breath.
Nadar vapes.
Nadar hits
Great
like a
call.
fucking truck.
For a moment, Nadar, you
Nadar
feel...
is the box mob.
You feel the edges of your mouth grow rigid and sharp, and as they sort of freeze over and cut against you, and it's a bit painful for a second, and then you feel your chest and then your arms and then your hands grow cold as this icy vapor begins to just naturally move from your mouth down your body.
And he vapes hard as fuck now.
You do.
He really is vaping.
Blowing straight clouds.
Ripping chunky clouds, as they say.
I could kill everyone in this
Wow.
room.
It's just that. It's just that one
except for like
line.
Troll Carl.
Wow.
You couldn't kill me.
Wow.
Yeah, breath weapon that could kill everyone in this room except for Troll Carl.
All right, let me give you.
Lord, please don't.
I
Watch where
do-
you're aiming that thing.
I will also,
I think-
unfortunately, have to. I think I have to nerf your claws.
You're nerfing me?
Not intentionally. Yeah, I do need to nerf them. I'm so sorry. I
This
made
is
them.
bullshit. I'm being nerfed.
I made them a D8 when I needed to make them a D6.
Oh yeah, it's 16d6.
Oh no. Your
No, 16d8 is fine, actually.
no, your claws, not your breath weapon. Your breath weapon 16d6. Don't worry about that.
Is it a d8?
It,
It must have changed.
your claws were a D8. I made them a D6.
I've been nerfed.
Yes. But that was only because the further you get in that, the higher the dice is. So it would be really weird if the first level up was
Started
D8
as
and the
a D8,
second was
yeah.
D6. Where's your breath weapon? There it is. Hi, 4D6. I'm about to have to do a lot of work. 5,
Not 4 anymore.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why the fuck, you evil piece of shit? Give that back. 10,
Talking about me.
11, 12. It's starting to not be able to fit in the box. 13,
23.
14, 15, and 16. There you go. And the original design, I realized that I had to calm down and had to make something unique for the fourth one. Otherwise, you would deal 64 d6 cold damage. Anyways, here's that.
Damn.
I could kill everyone in this room and myself.
We need to get him on the front lines.
He already,
He already
is.
With what you rolled, I would survive.
Yeah, no, I would
Honestly,
too.
If Nadar rolled extraordinarily well on his breath weapon now, he could just insta-kill Emily.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
I could insta-kill Enly and knock everybody else in the party.
Yeah, if you just rolled max damage, Emily's dead.
Well, yeah, if he would have rolled 13 more, like, higher, I would be dead. Wouldn't be down.
But max damage for that is 96.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
So yeah, that would insta-kill Emily. Probably everybody else except for, like, me and Willow.
Yeah, actually, it would only take you getting like straight threes, I think, pretty much to just kill Emily.
Yeah, 48, the average.
Believe it or not, Non has more HP than you.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
Non
my
has 62
HP calculated
HP.
correctly?
Um,
And I have 65.
as Rangers have a D10.
Oh yeah, and I have a
D8.
D8.
I got
Even though
51 HP.
I could have more, but I don't
51.
roll my health.
Oh,
I think
I
I have
wouldn't.
32.
I would. Okay, I'll rephrase it. The only one I would insta-kill is Enly. Everybody else would live.
Isla, you're forgetting Isla.
I don't know how much HP Isla has.
Not a lot, like 30 something.
And Trollcarl's a wizard. I don't know how much hell HP he has either, but
More than 52.
but is it less than 96?
Nope.
Oh, it's more
Oh.
than 96? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't kill Drokar.
That's terrifying.
And he probably has like shield and mage armor and all that.
Probably has absorb elements.
Yeah, shield wouldn't help with that. Absorb elements
yeah,
would. It would be
absorb
half
elements.
damage. Guaranteed. So he could quarter it if he saved.
Hmm. Well, you will feel that sort of cold energy suffuse into your body. You are becoming quite powerful.
I'm a threat.
Mm-hmm. And you will feel a sort of respect emanating from the statue.
And as he stands, he'll bow to the statue and then step out of the circle.
Absolutely. Willow, you seemed like you were ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do you.
I think Willow will finally step into the circle and sit down in his, meditative position that he usually prays in. I have a little something in my head prepared, if that's okay, if I can, say it.
I mean, go for it.
As he sits there, in Draconic, he'll say, I've learned something very quickly by coming here. Not all of your kind are evil. Some of them, with the right people around them, are actually very kind. I apologize for not learning it sooner. And as for my thing, I will get rid of intimidating presence, because Willow wishes to not be as intimidating he normally is. I'd switch it to hardened skin, and then upgrade that to Draconic Constitution.
Gotcha.
My con to 21, which also ups my AC to 19.
Gotcha.
It also increases your HP by another 24.
Oh, yeah.
I will have 77, I think.
I can... oh, right, it won't calculate it for me. Yeah, let's see. That would be...
77 HP.
It doesn't increase it by 24, it increases it by 12, because it's only 2.
Oh, yeah, 2 modify. Yep. I know how math works.
So yeah, 77, you'd be correct. I will change that for you. Oh, it automatically changed the AC for me. I love that.
So that means I no longer have expertise in intimidation.
Is it just proficiency?
It's not proficiency either.
Gotcha. Let me go ahead and add those 3, because you have 3, I believe. You have Hardened Skin and Draconic Constitution. And what was the other one? It was the Dragon Sight one?
Dragon Sight. Which just gave me the expertise and proficient in perception, and I gain advantage on perceiving the creature that is attempting to hide.
Absolutely. You feel your blood begin to fight against you for a moment. Something within you begins to change on a fundamental level. Your skin will grow partially rigid at certain points. Scales will form, accenting some of your skin. Huh?
I think, can I describe that part?
Oh,
if you don't mind?
please. Yeah.
Because Willow already had some scaly skin. So I think if anyone watches, they watch it glow.
Okay, absolutely.
And crawl more up his face, right under his eye.
Absolutely. And you will they will begin to accent as well against your eyes, which I didn't get to describe them changing before because you already had them. But they are slit now, the slit pupils of a dragon.
Purple slitted eyes. Or white. I actually don't know what color his eyes are. Come on, scratch that.
Either way, you
I think they're
are
green. I think they're green.
Okay.
We'll just go with green. We'll just go with green. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The visual thing.
You are quite strong now. And to clarify, with the way that I use things that get you up past the level, the 20 mark, you still technically have, because you were at 17, 3 points you can put into Constitution via leveling up.
What do you mean?
So basically, I don't like the idea of you getting something that upgrades your Constitution, and then you can't upgrade it anymore normally. Like, you have to do it through other means. So, because you were at Constitution of 17, through leveling up and, like, the normal means of raising a score, you can raise your Constitution by 3 still, up to 24. You've basically raised your maximum to 24.
So what you're saying is I can get a higher AC than 21.
Technically, yes.
Normally.
When you get to the natural armor point, it's going to change. That's kind of the drawback to, like, all of these have benefits and little drawbacks. Like the multi-attack one, very important. Those can never become magical. Those are just normal attacks. And the thing here, specifically for you, is that your AC is just gonna be 21 at some point. It can't go any higher than that, or any lower than that. Nothing can change it.
Oh, so no matter what, it'll be at 21.
Mhm.
Even if I were to up my con.
Yeah.
it would-
I might give you a slight bonus, depending, because you will, in the best case, have a con of 28, which is fucking crazy.
What?
Plus, that's a plus 9.
Yeah, because, yeah, which is insane.
But we will see. We will see what ends up happening. But Willow will stand hardier than before. You are very dragonized now. All right.
Just quietly steps out of the circle.
Who would like to go next?
Real quick, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Does he feel like a sense of anything?
Oh, different?
No, not different, like from the statue.
Oh, that's a good point.
in
I was
what-
planning on doing that for each of you. Thank you for reminding me. I think that there is a bit of a sense of watchfulness, but I think the main thing you feel is patience.
Like they're giving me the opportunity to be better.
Yes, kind of. You have the feeling that they are being very patient with you. And that there is a level of pride for where you already are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think he still quietly walks out of the circle.
Absolutely.
Feeling
Who would like to go next?
I have mine ready. I could go.
Okay. We'll do you and then Sephi.
Okay. I just want to upgrade to the eye for a horde.
So you're basically putting all 3 of yours into your the looking good one.
Yeah, I mean, I already had Dragon Sight. I don't remember if I
Yeah.
had Deepened Dragon Sight, but yeah, Eye for a horde.
Cause yeah, I don't think you grabbed anything else. So you definitely didn't grab wings. Yeah. I think you just get to the level 3 of the looking good one. That's a really good one. So I'm gonna add this really quick to your Dragon Sight, deepened dragon sight, and eye for
That's cool.
horde. Actually, I need to. Boop. There we go.
Can't wait to find cursed gold.
Yeah.
Dragon madness is real, guys.
Eye for horde.
Just kidding.
Dragon sight.
And they,
Go and then deepen.
and like also KP stole from. Very easily. Very easily, at least.
Dark vision of 20 feet. I need to remember exactly what Eye for a Horde does. I think it's just the value thing. Yeah, advantage on spotting treasure value. Okay, gotcha. And then
Spotting treasure, magical
Vision.
curse, and its monetary value. Blah, blah, blah.
yeah. Hemlock, you will step forward. Do you say or think anything, or do you just kind of... Are you just like, this one, please?
Honestly, I think it is more akin to this one, please. Because,
Mhm.
well, honestly, a lot of reasons. Yeah, it's more akin to that. I don't... If he doesn't have to, he won't say anything out loud.
Yeah, you don't have to. There is... You will open your eyes and your sort of grayed over pupils. This is a bit different. The top of your head, the scales will begin to grow a little bit. Your horns extending slightly and breaking off at the end, but still floating as if they were attached.
Ooh.
Your entire body will begin to grow a little bit, not a lot, mostly just your scales. You don't grow in height or anything like that. And you will feel as something begins to grow over your face. Your scales will begin to overcome and block your vision, and for a moment you can't see anything. And then you open your eyes and everything is in a filter, but you can see far more than you were able to see before. You can see the pouch that Nadar has. You can just feel like this little bit, something emanating from it. You know that there's money in there somehow. You knew before, but now you don't even have to look. You just know it's there. You
I
look
can
at
smell it.
There is exactly 300 gold in his pouch.
Mhm. You look at the diamond that you're holding, and you know how much it costs. You know what its value is. You know how important it is just by looking at it.
Ooh. I have to draw this.
Absolutely.
You know Nadar has exactly 300 gold.
That's so funny. And I think when Hemlock gets up after this change, you feel somber. You feel the emotion of somber coming from the statue.
Really?
Yes. Whatever this thing is,
Wait.
whatever the mother is, feels bad for you.
Bad for me?
It feels bad for you. You get the...
Is it?
What, roll... You want to roll insight? You can roll insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I get the impression that she's pitying me, upset about my choice, or...
Yeah, roll insight. 23.
I am.
You think that there could be some pity. You don't think that she's upset about your choice. You think that there is a relationship that the mother had with your type of dragon. And this is like the first time she is properly interacting with them. And so I feel like there is...
Yes.
I think you kind of pin it down. It isn't somber, it's guilt.
Whittles my thumbs together at my desk. Hee hee hee.
Yeah, you get guilt.
Yeah. I think he feels this, and sort of awkwardly, before he can think about not doing it, just kind of reaches out and pats the snout of the statue, and then turns away and speed walks.
Mm-hmm. Sephi.
Ugh.
What you got going on?
Ugh. Just going for my vision.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Damn, we got 2 people with good ass vision now.
Yeah, sorry, you are very hard to hear right now, Sephi.
Me?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. That might just be me, but I just couldn't hear you.
No, it's most likely me. Let me fix that.
Mhm.
I think okay. Okay. Is this okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just I have 4 hordes as well.
Oh, okay. Absolutely, I'll give you.
'Cause I like committing to one thing, and that's my vision right now.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, this is the moment where you can respec. So if you were interested in moving to another one, you have the opportunity to do that here and focus on another thing entirely. Not like take 1 point away. Like literally everything, you can move into a new thing.
No, I get that. I just don't see anything else that really fits non
Sure.
other than the vision thing. So
Absolutely, I will. Oh, thank God! I actually can just drag it over. Well, I gave you Dragon Sight twice. There we go.
how dare you? Okay.
Something similar will happen, but in a unique way for you, Non. Instead of crystals growing over your eyes and whatnot, your eyeballs will slit. The white, the white that would normally surround a human, the white eyeball that would be normal for a human turns a bit of a yellow instead.
Ooh.
They will slit with this sort of red rim around the pupil. And when you sort of open your eyes, you can tell that you're seeing in a broader space than you were before. You have a higher degree of vision, and you also, when Hemlock is looking at that diamond for a brief second, it looks really cool. And there's this urge in the back of your mind to just get as much as you can. They're able to push down, but you know what treasure looks like now.
Okay. Cool.
Nadar has exactly 300 gold in his pouch.
Oh, yes, and Nadar has exactly 300 gold in his pouch.
It's very
Smells
yeah.
like
You
300
can.
gold in here.
How the fuck do you know that?
Absolutely.
You know how much money I have. I haven't told any of you that.
Non just silently saying, and then
Yeah. And I think, similar to Nadar, you will just feel respect emanating from the statue. Enley. If you're here, Atlas, I don't know if you're here.
I'm here.
What do you want?
Man wants to go fast.
Man does want to go fast, but more than going fast, Man wants to survive fights.
Yeah?
And not get one shot.
You can do
So,
that by
I
being
think-
fast.
I think for the level up, I'll take Draconic Constitution.
Got you.
And I think as Enley steps into the circle, they approach the skull as they typically do and put a hand to it. And I think in their head they're just kind of thinking about they're very much feeling regretful. They regret how they handled the situation with discovering Isla's ability with her dreams and not telling her right away and thinking that she would know better, or thinking that Enley would know better, really. And I think just kind of communicates that like remorse and like a bit of determination to do better in the future.
Absolutely. And you will get the feeling you will get back is one of expectation, but one of already satisfaction.
Okay, so like, kind of like ambition, but for him.
Yeah. Now remind me, what was the first one that you got? Was it wings? Was it the wing stuff?
So I kind of automatically had wings because
Yeah.
wings. And I think I took the wing attack. So I think I have wing attack, and then I have hardened skin, and now I'm adding draconic constitution because I need to live.
Absolutely. Let me open up Willows and just drag him over for ease.
Mm-hmm.
Draconic Constitution.
Yeah, I think in particular the scales would definitely match their wings, like kind of that partially oxidized copper look to them. And I also think it'd be kind of cool if that sort of manifestation of their like sorcerer abilities, you know, like the sort of dragon marking in their armor. I think that'd be kind of cool if that turned into scales too.
Yeah. From your back at the base of where the wings meet your body, it'll begin to spread a little bit, like veins moving all throughout. Scales will begin to form all across your back, then a little bit on your cheeks, and a touch more pieces on your face. Some will form on your arms and your legs, as your entire body is accented with these somewhat oxidized copper scales. I'm going to make your constitution a 15. And I believe that would give you a... I also need to check. I need to make sure I got that. You are also proficient.
I think I should have like 42 hit points.
It's 6 levels. You have a 6 to... Yeah, you should have 44.
44.
Yeah,
right?
44. Yeah, 44 hit points. You also now have proficiency in Constitution saving throws.
Yippee! I can do spells better.
I already had that.
Indeed, I was considering giving you another thing for that, but I think you're quite fine.
Hey, no! Give me something small. I'm just kidding. Let me find my trident.
Your trident appears in you now.
I'm just
I think
kidding.
as Enli also like prepares to step out of the circle, very much like focused on that like connection to the Mother of Dragons and sort of partially also like their devotion to protecting Ayla, just kind of focuses on it, and I think they're having a little bit of a moment where they're like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do all these things, and maybe I can be better about doing the right thing for Ayla if I start thinking a little bit more about doing the right thing for them, and just kind of contemplates how much of a dick they are, and thinks about changing it. Doesn't decide to, but thinks about it.
I like that. And you will step away. All of you will feel this air begin to fill the room, appreciation, respect, so on and so forth. And eventually Troll Carl will step forward and say, well, you all have done a wonderful job so far, I would say. We are halfway there, if I had to make a guess.
It does.
Yeah.
Can I see what Troll Carl has on him?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, roll investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Lizzie's gonna have
Yay!
Lizzie's gonna have so much fun. And for the next few sessions.
Yeah, okay, I'll say advantage. A 15. Well, you can tell that basically everything that he is wearing is valuable. Like, this man alone probably has a 2500 GP. Like, in terms of what he's wearing. His grimoire is magical, of course. I'm trying to think if you would see anything else.
Is it hard to discern items from one another, or
Kind of. There's a
just
lot.
not quite place them?
It's hard to discern because there's so many.
Okay.
He just has a lot on him. His bag is definitely magical. There is this sort of sense of warding. This isn't detect magic, so I can't give you too much. But
Is he cursed?
is he cursed?
Is anything he has cursed?
I actually don't know.
Oh.
I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay,
No,
awesome.
no. Oh no.
It is entirely possible that there is.
It's the. Never mind. I was jokingly gonna say, does he still have the symbol of Sorcerer King?
I don't think a 15 would let you discern
it cursed?
that. Also, I think he burned it, didn't he?
I don't know if we saw him burn it.
Oh, okay.
He said he was going
I think
to.
he tried to, and I think we told him not to.
No, I think he just said he was going to, and none of you saw him do it. I think that's what I remember.
Yeah. So there is a chance he just has had.
Even then, he would have burned it if we told him no. Let's be so for real.
Yeah.
Um.
I've known this man for like 3 weeks. He's not listening to us.
But he will continue and say, "It is likely that," and he will point to the stairwell, "will lead into some kind of dungeon nearby that will be able to take us through the mountain. It will be faster and likely, I don't want to say safer because it's a bit random, but it's guaranteed that it won't be safe going above the mountain or around the mountain. So, we can head in.
It'll also be a lot warmer.
Indeed, it will be a lot warmer. So, we should go through the dungeon and make our way to the other side. When the time comes, we'll need to gather information about where the library is. I know that there was that warrior, Nadar, that had his artifacts strewn about this section of Okerfell you might want to look for.
We do have that rough location on where the library is in the first place as well.
Indeed.
We also have a new location. But what's it called again, Nadar?
Oh, Temple
The
of the Temple of the Colorful Waves.
Chromatic Temple Wave.
Chromatic Temple Wave, yes.
Yes, Rokal understands.
I understand.
Oh, yes. Chromatic Temple Wave, yes.
Yes, yes,
He
yes.
got me.
But he will shake his head. I feel like I said something in my head. That will be a good place to go for information or treasure. This place is filled with that, and I can't imagine treasure would do us any wrong. But I believe we are making good pace. You will have done far better than I thought you would, which I say as a positive thing, considering the people I brought before you, they didn't even make it to Okerthel. So, there's that.
Oh,
They didn't die.
They call us
Like-
the winners.
Can you tell us more about this other group?
They
I would
didn't
like to
die,
point
they were
out-
just incompetent.
I would like to point
Lame.
out I did
They went
kind of
home, they
make
got
it here
speared.
with only one other person. I mean, yeah, he was a giant, but like, I do want to point that out. I did make it here on my own.
Well, good. That means you're
Say.
doing even better with 4 other people.
Yeah. Just not to brag or anything. You know, I'm just saying.
Right, right.
Has it just been that one
He
other
just
group
leans
that you've
in.
brought here?
I've
Emily
attempted...
leans into Willow and just goes, "Weird flex, but okay."
I've attempted to bring a few, but none have come. None have made it to Okerthel. Some have either given up or gotten lost along the way.
Okay then.
Well,
Fair enough, I suppose.
I suppose if you'd like, you can rest here. I will follow you as far as I can into the dungeon. Which I imagine will be the whole way, unless something dreadful happens, but let's hope that doesn't. I suppose it's time to leave, whenever you all are ready.
Why won't you ever hang out with us the whole time?
He just said he's probably going to be with us through this whole dungeon.
Oh, yeah, well, probably. Like, why haven't you always been with us all the time, every?
All of us have our business here in Okerthel. I have mine. I bring you here
Alright.
because I know that you all have something you wish to do here, and I do as well. We are mutual benefactors. However, I will admit that you all have helped me greatly. And while I have assisted, it is possible I have assisted less than needed, wanted.
Work is mysterious and important, I see.
Indeed.
Alright.
I hope to change that in the future. I wish to be more helpful with these things.
You're really choking out these words
You
here,
know,
Troll Carl. I don't know if you mean them.
I want to say what's on Willow's mind. Willow's staring at Trokar and be like, "This guy evil."
Ah, good.
think
Willow's on the
all-
same page we were
He
about
was just
fucking
looking at
20
him.
sessions ago.
Like, this guy's evil. This guy's evil, lady.
Don't worry, Bard. It'll only
Yeah.
take you another 20 sessions to realize he's not all that evil.
I don't know.
Emily is still slightly suspicious.
I don't know. I might pull an Emily Axford and be right the whole time.
He gave Nadar a trinket, so he forgave him. And
Part of me wants to roll insight, but I know it would be really hard to read.
yeah, all it took was the ability to have a forge wherever he goes.
That's so
Emily
that's-
with a +10 to insight, just waiting for the moment where Troll Carl's like caught lacking. Just being like, "I'll find you. I'll catch you in the
God,
lie.
That is so
Oh my
funny.
god.
I'll catch you in your lie one day, Troll Carl. But for now, I guess you're helpful."
Roast that man on a spit now.
Are we all good to head down?
Oh, yeah.
Into the
Yeah.
dark and ominous
Yeah. Isla
dungeon
will,
we go.
Isla
I
will
don't know
speak
what
up and
dark-
begin
what are
trotting
you talking
over.
about dark? Not even dark. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
mister, I can see in the dark.
Well, get better eyeballs.
Yeah.
What does
Emily
that even
just-
mean?
You better try harder, Nadar. I don't know what else to say.
I just have the one set of eyeballs. What do you mean get better
You have
eyeballs?
300 gold on you right now,
Get
Nadar.
good.
How do you know that?
Because my eyes are better than yours.
You could have bought
Yeah.
Hemlock a diamond and you didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
could have
did,
bought me
yeah.
like a diamond. Like I see, this is why you're second class in the death list.
Oh my
Hemlock, you don't get a potion.
Alright.
god.
Yes, who can heal themselves?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go to Hemlock. If I need heal, they can heal a lot. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
There we
I
go.
didn't
Yeah,
hear
Emily
you.
just uses the light cantrip on some pebbles for him and Nadar.
Nadar is
Mhm.
glowing.
It's on a pebble.
No,
I'm not gonna make you
no,
glow.
no, Dust put it on Nadar. Nadar is glowing.
Mhm.
Every few moments, there's just another pebble on Nadar.
You're just stacking them. There's a cairn on top of Nadar's head.
Mhm.
It's just Nadar becomes
Nadar
this
gets
giant
one more rock in
glowing.
the pocket.
I
He
can
just
I can
becomes
also
like
make
the-
glowing pocket rocks, but they're not as good as Enly's.
Wait, you know that meme of like the dude who's like brighter than the sun in the booth? That's what Nadar becomes with the amount of pebbles Enly keeps putting on him.
That's so funny.
I mean, they only last an hour. It's not like it's not like they like truly stack.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
it's
so
a
funny
joke.
though.
It's-
Even bothering to recast it on the pebble, just a new pebble.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's not. It's
Enly tapes a pebble to Nadar's forehead and just keeps poking it.
so, as you all
Headlamp.
begin to take your steps into the dungeon, your allies following shortly behind, Isla bouncing around, trying to feel a little bit better after the recent days. We will end today's session.
No. I wanted to do a dungeon run. No.
Well,
we've been going almost 3 hours.
We have.
Yeah, but I'm at work. I gotta go.
Yeah. I have to I'm gonna make this dungeon particularly big, I feel. I have a feeling it will take anywhere from 2 to 5 sessions to go through.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Man, such a
no.
shame we might not be here for 3 weeks.
Indeed.
Why? Was
Don't
it-
worry, 3 sessions will happen off screen. No.
Oh, good. We just finished the dungeon. We come back and we're done.
Yeah, all of you leave. Like,
Come out
only.
level 20.
Yeah, you all leave and one of you's just dead. Like, just
Oh,
don't even talk about
it's
it.
Nadar.
It's not Nadar. He has all the potions.
Minecraft
Nadar doesn't get
YouTubers, I did
revived.
some off-camera mining.
Yeah, I did some off-camera dungeoning.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I'm gonna get my schedule on Monday to see whether or not we can play. It is possible we can. However, what I will say is that I don't think it will be as long as I thought. The show, I believe, starts on the 2nd of May, ends on the 10th. However, it's not going every single day of that week, I don't think. I think it's only the weekend. So
Okay.
most likely the only days we will miss are the 23rd and the 30th of April.
Okay.
So we could be back in 2 weeks.
Yes, we could be back. It's also entirely possible that my schedule is a lot more lenient than I thought it would be, and we don't miss any
And we
weeks.
don't go away at all.
Yeah. But I will keep you all updated. I would not expect a session this Wednesday. Or actually the
Okay,
30th.
back.
The one I am least likely on is the 30th.
I will expect one on the 23rd and the 30th, and then
Oh, okay.
cry.
Oh, okay.
There's not one.
Okay,
do the
you
same
can
thing,
cry.
but on
It doesn't
purpose.
change the fact it's not gonna happen.
I will
Yeah.
send you an angry DM and be like, hey, what the fuck?
But yeah, you guys
just get a
have
back thing.
finished the first act of the Mother Slumber. There are 3.
And we're a third of the way through.
You're a third of the
Oh,
way
I should have
through.
done my insight and used my inspiration. Oh.
That's okay. I am
No,
gonna clear those.
there's actually gonna be 500 acts of it. We never stop.
500
know.
acts.
Just
Well,
saying,
I mean-
should have used my insight on Trogar.
Campaign
mean-
goes through level 20.
It could. I'm not kidding you. The lack of love one is gonna go to level 20. Well, it won't be lack of love by the time they get to level 20. It'll be a different campaign. But you know, same thing with y'all. It might, depending on how far
Yeah.
you get.
I
But
would have rolled with insight with the inspiration. I would have gotten a 16.
oh,
So, great.
let me hold on. I'm gonna do one more sappy thing. I just need to look it up first. This campaign has been ongoing for... Oh,
I think
God.
that was session 24.
24. I know we've missed...
We've missed a couple of them.
Yes.
It's been like 6 months. 4.
Brother.
Yeah, 6 or 7 months. I mean, we can find out. We can just go to the planning page and scroll all the way up.
Oh, that is true.
9/2/2024.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
7 months.
And then
Yeah, so like 7 months.
the day after, since you said 9/2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day after, Domain of Demons will have been running for a year.
Whew.
Which
Wow.
will still be running by then because we're still in Saradune's route.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
We still have to get through
We are
3 to 4 other runs. 3 other runs.
Yeah. And my session of Domain of Demons is probably a little further behind because we have the curse of every other week something happens and we cancel.
yeah. We're on month 8 now,
Yeah. Wow.
going into month 9 of Mother Slumby.
I guess that means we'll be here for... what is that? A year and a half is going to be the total? Somewhere around there? 8 times 3... Oh, no, 2 years. 2 years.
Holy
Wait
shit!
For our Mother Slumber sleepover party that we all get to have in real life. So excited.
That's the final one. We all go to Dust's house.
You just go to my house. I mean, hey,
We play the last session live.
We show up.
You guys,
on
I literally I work for a hotel. I get insane travel benefits. I can make it happen.
we
Then
show
We
we
up
play the
all
we
play
yeah we play the final session live.
live
We
in
could-
Hey,
person.
Dust,
Yeah?
can we have the last session at your wedding?
No.
We have the last session at your house.
No.
Wow,
You're-
you hate us.
Do I love
You
this
just
job?
invite your entire friends and family just to watch you do a D&D in the middle of like the wedding.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
wedding canceled actually. We're just playing Dungeons and Dragons. And boy, are we dungeoning
God.
and dragoning.
Do I love this job? Yes. Do I love it enough to not get married? No. No, I don't.
What? What?
We
You can
play
have
a
your cake and eat
session
it,
live at the wedding.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the reception is just everyone watches us play D&D and no dancing.
Yeah, and no one is allowed to say anything except for us. Of course.
Mhm. Everyone needs to play the shut the fuck up game.
Everyone has to sit there with their hands folded on their lap.
And
4
And
hours.
they
wait,
can't look away. They can't leave. No potty breaks.
Yeah,
they
we
just
must bear
they
witness.
just sit there and observe the game.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm gonna end the stream. Have a lovely
I was
night,
about-
everybody.